Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. And the Clippers starting five. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Cheeks is out there with Dumars. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Eaton in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Chicago, Derrick Rose is out there with Harden. Then it's James. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Cheeks. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against Isaac. Over Giannis. Isaac misses. Here's Giannis. Harden bounce pass. Antetokounmpo finds Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Rose. Got a hand on it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now, here's Dumars, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Dumars against Harden. Dumars kicks to Isaac. And here's Leonard from 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Rose against Cheeks. Rose in the post, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Eaton. Giannis grabs the miss. Now here's Rose. And Rose throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Cheeks. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Isaac kicks to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Harden against Isaac. And James throws it down.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Outside Dumars. Outside Leonard. A 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Harden dishes to Rose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Up going with the new group. The Clippers also changing it up. Reed comes in for Isaac, and it's Richardson in for Cheeks. Here's Curry with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Richardson the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's Leonard missing. Chicago leading by 4. How about this run break they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Richardson the pass to Eaton. Outside Dumars. Robinson against Richardson. Clock at 6. A 3 from Leonard. Offensive rebound. Richardson outside. To end the run. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That one goes. Count it.
Brushing that right off. Tough to redirect ball on that drive.
Los Angeles trails by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Leonard. A 3 ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 6.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Richardson outside. Cheeks with a screen on Ball. Pass to Reed. Over Robinson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Chicago leads by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Richardson. Reed out there with Noah. Then there's Christie. And it's Cheeks in at the 2-guard spot. Now Richardson after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Reed. Great D that time from LeBron. Chicago leading by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. There's Anthony Edwards. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Edwards got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Chicago with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Curry can't get it to go. Driving the lane. Cheeks the pass to Reed. Over James. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Isaac's checked in for the Clippers. Dumars comes in for Richardson.
Jonathan Isaac.
Chicago leading. Cuts off the pass. And here's Dumars outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Giannis comes in for LeBron. James Harden He's checked in for Curry, and it's Rose in for Ball. The kick out to Rose. Harden outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Harden kicks to Edwards. Back to Harden. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giannis outside. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. With the drive, it's hauled in by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offensive rebound. Isaac outside. Here's Christie. Nailed from three-point land. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Chicago making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Curry comes in for James Harden. And Ball subbed in for Rose. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard comes in for Christie. And it's Richardson in for Cheeks. Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Curry has it in the corner. Fires for 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And there's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Leonard, that's for 2. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now, here's Isaac. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Shoots over Curry. Isaac misses. Chicago trailing here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Noah with a screen on Ball. Pass to Leonard. Great D that time from Edwards. Leonard's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Ball, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Leonard kicks to Richardson. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Here's Richardson. Makes it off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Irving. And it's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime.
The previous play is under.
They are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago leading by just one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot from Fleet. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it from the participants.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rose, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Shot on the wing. Eaton grabs the miss. And the Clippers have possession. It's a one-point game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Shooting to the away team.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Outside Rose. Driving inside. And finished off by Rose.
And defensively, you've got to play Rose for the drive. You let him get to the rim, and he'll throw it down on your head.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Cheeks kicks to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose dishes to James. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harden up top, covered by Dumars. Antetokounmpo using his size, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Los Angeles trails by 4. Outside Dumars. Here's Cheeks. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
To the away team.
with no one around. No good on the quick three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Rose has gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Cheeks the pass to Dumas. No good on the triple. Chicago leading by 6. Harden bounce pass. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Cheeks. Isaac outside. Back to Cheeks. Pass to Dumars. Over Harden. That doesn't go either for Dumars. Here's Chicago. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Robinson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for LeBron. Curry's checked in for James Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Reed's checked in. Now, here's Cheeks. Reed a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Cheeks no good. Here's Chicago. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Curry. That's tipped. Outside Dumars. Rebound by Johnson. Outside Curry. 1:35 left to play in the third. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Dumars. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Man, and that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Chicago making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Robinson. Edwards comes in for Johnson. And it's ball in for Stephen Curry. Christie's checked in for Los Angeles. Richardson comes in for Dumars. Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
At the line for your home.
And so he hits both. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Richardson with it. Cheeks outside. 5 to shoot. Richardson the pass to Cheeks. Christie. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Cheeks. Los Angeles trails by 10. Now Richardson. Pass to Christie. Here's Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
James finds Giannis. Down low. The kick out to Ball. Back to Antetokounmpo. Edwards fires from way outside. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Christie. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Christie is out there with Dumars. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Reed. And it's Deng in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Dumars. Here's Harden. Can't get it to fall. Los Angeles trails by 8. Here's Christie. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Edwards kicks the ball. It's good. And Chicago leads by 8.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Ball's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Over to the left wing. Christie the pass to Reed. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Such a wide open look.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Now here's Ball. Shoots over Dumars. And it's Reed pulling it down. Dumars against Ball. Now here's Dumars. Tight defense on him. And good that time.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Now here's Ball. Popped up there for Edwards. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked to the team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And it's Irving with the ball for Chicago. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Dumars. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Isaac's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Clippers. Here's Rose. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Irving, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And such an unpredictable player. Irving excels at realizing how to trick defenders with that shot fake.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
A three from Leonard, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Johnson kicks to LeBron. Here's Rose. The kick out to Irving. LeBron against Isaac. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Rose. Good on the triple. And Chicago leads by 4.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Rose against Cheeks. On the wing, Isaac. Rose in the post, defended by Cheeks. Rose, good. And now a 6-point Chicago lead. .116 left here in the fourth quarter. Cheeks against Rose. Leonard inside. Rebound by Johnson. Chicago leading by 6. Fires top of the key. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Robinson. Here's Rose. It's deflected.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Some changes for Chicago. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Robinson. Edwards comes in for Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. So it's Chicago now. They lead by 4. So they foul intentionally. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rose. There's the drive. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And Derrick Rose, accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Cheeks the pass to Isaac. Here's Eaton, covered by Giannis. Leonard, that's for 2. Money!
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Isaac. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. And it's the Clippers' ball.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jonathan Isaac. That's his first personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. And that's an intentional foul.
Jonathan Isaac. That's his second personal foul. Team is already in the penalty.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Darren.